Okay, we're live. Hello, welcome to the Cinema Savvy Movie Podcast, and welcome to a special Christmas-themed episode. We are doing a live, partially drunken commentary. I say drunken, I'm almost finished a bottle of wine. Commentary on Star Wars, the holiday special. This is a video idea that we had around last year when we did Star Wars Month for The Force Awakens, and because, well, everyone knows the holiday special and how infamous it is and how derided it is, and we just couldn't bring ourselves to do it. But this year, with Christmas here today, Christmas Eve, sorry, I thought, what the hell? It was a very last-minute decision. I am joined today with longtime fan of the channel, Auburn Palmisano, to help me through this. I was originally going to do this on my own, and then I realized what a sad and lonely and tragic way that would be to spend a Christmas Eve. So we're going to spend it together watching the holiday special. Now, this is a watch-along. We are watching it on YouTube. There's actually quite a lot of links for this one, the holiday special. We are watching the Star Wars holiday special brackets high quality version. It's about an hour and 37 minutes long. So if you're a masochist and you want to watch it with us, feel free. We're going to get into it in a little minute. But Auburn, tell me, have you ever watched the holiday special before? Have you ever tried to watch it before? Give me the history on this thing.
Okay, yes, I have tried twice to watch this special before. I tried about 20 years ago, and then I tried again about 10 years ago. Both times I got a little bit further. I think I ended up about half an hour in was the longest I could handle it before I just couldn't take it anymore. And I had to wait another decade before I tried again. So here we are, and this time we'll make it through.
Yes, and I think that I feel this is sort of like a rite of passage for Star Wars fans. Only the bravest of the brave and the most hardcore Star Wars fans have watched the holiday special. I'm watching this on YouTube, as I said, but I do have a DVD copy version that I've borrowed off a friend. This is like a sort of like put together version. There's actually quite a lot of bonus features on here, including like the vintage Kenner toy commercials. But this is like a classic quote, but in comment at the top from George Lucas himself. And I quote, "If I had time and a hammer, I'd track down every bootleg copy and smash it." Well, he hasn't smashed this one, and I hope he doesn't, because this is part of the Star Wars history. It has its place. It's awful, but, you know, so are the prequels in some way, and The Force Awakens, which we both agree on. So
Yes.
It's right there with it. So I'm going to read the back of this, and then we're going to get onto the video. So far we have November 17th, 1978, a day that will live in infamy, clearly. Television viewers return to a galaxy far, far away with the Star Wars holiday special. Chewbacca rushes to his home planet of Kashyyyk to celebrate Life Day with his family. Unknown to Chewbacca and Han Solo, they are walking into a trap. That's like a line from Star Wars, I hear. Imperial forces occupy Chewie's home and wait for the rebels to return. Can Chewie's wife, Mala Tobuk, you're going to have to bear with me on this, their son, Lumpa Warump, and Chewie's father, Atichikuk. That's not me drunk, that's just me not being able to read what his name is. Warn the rebels in time, packed with bonus features, but we don't care about the bonus features because we're watching on YouTube. This is going to be fun, and as I said, I've always wanted to try and make it through this thing. I've actually tried to make it through this film television special 3 times. The first time I tried to watch it, I got about 10 minutes in, and just turned to my friend and just said, "What are we doing with our lives? We don't need this. We know it's bad. Let's just not watch it." The second time I tried to watch it on my own, I made it about 2 minutes ahead of that, so 12 minutes in. The third time I got pretty close, but we got to the stage where we just kind of shut it off and just had it in the background playing. But tonight, Christmas Eve 2016, I will officially be able to say that I have watched the Star Wars holiday special. So without...
And we can both say we're official fans, because we can't help being fans until we've seen this. So it is a rite of passage. It's
definitely
time.
And we're about to take that passage right now. So Auburn, do you have the video ready at the go at timestamp 0?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
God, may the force be with us. I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, we'll click on 1. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, look at that stock footage. So, I mean, this did something unprecedented. This actually brought back all the original cast. I guess they were contractually obligated to come back for this one.
I have to admit, that is one of the reasons I wanted to watch it to begin with, besides being a Star Wars fan, is it had the original cast. And that, like you said, it's not something you usually see.
Yeah. So do you remember this like being a thing at all? Do you remember people talking about it or?
No, because when this came out, I literally was a year old, so I don't remember anything. And then I think people just probably forgot about it, as we were talking about before. It was so bad that people just pretended it never happened. I did not even know it existed till I was about 19 or 20 years old.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this was screened once in, as I said, Friday, November the 17th, 1978. And since then, it has never been screened again on television or released on DVD or anything like that.
And for good reason.
You know what? Still a better opening crawl than Star Wars Rogue One.
You beat me to it. I was just going to say that. I was like, this has what the other one needed. Oh, my God. Oh, God.
Look at Kendall and Mark Hamill.
Well, Harrison Ford looks like Harrison Ford. I mean,
oh, it's just poor, forlorn looking Harrison Ford. I feel so bad for him. I feel so bad for him if he wasn't getting paid millions to do this. Actually, that probably explains why they had no budget for this thing, you know, because they...
Right?
James Earl Jones as Vader. Fuck yes. He was in this for like 30 seconds in a transitional scene. Oh, here we go. The fucking delight and highlight of this special.
And oh, God.
Oh, it's grotesque. Look at it. Why is that a thing?
Oh, God, he does.
This is vile.
Oh.
We're having some comments on YouTube as well. James Parker, one of my friends. Oh, just suck it up, Chris, lad. You can redo it now with CGI versions of the cast. That is very true.
That is true.
And James, I'm speaking to you right now. You were the person who I attempted to watch this with the first time. We made it 10 minutes in, if I recall. Oh, Harvey Korman. Now, actually, I will say, sort of like B. Arthur and Harvey Korman and everyone like that who's involved with it, I've never been really familiar with them outside of this. I'm guessing at the time they were sort of like big comedy stars and actors at the stage and screen.
They were hilarious to watch. So that was another reason. I mean, I looked at the cast, I'm like, this can't be bad. They have good people. Oh, God, it is.
This is what made it more heartbreaking.
Right? Okay.
Dave is on from the YouTube channel The Life of Brian, who joined us on Battle of the Brackets and our spoiler review on Star Wars Rogue One. Hey, Brian. Oh, sorry. Hey, Dave. God, I've been drinking. I'm sorry. Hey, Dave. Thank you for joining us.
Need to drink more.
Oh, I'm drinking more. Because we're at the concept art Kashyyyk planet.
Yep.
You know, I'm a big fan of matte paintings. I know I've talked about that on some of my reaction videos, like practical effects, matte paintings, just beautiful looking artwork. Mm-hmm. When it's in the background, you know, when you build stuff in the foreground and have that in the background, just no.
Yeah, this is no. Oh my God.
How far are we into this? 4 minutes.
I was gonna say, how long is this again?
Oh, we're in it for the long haul, folks.
I don't have enough alcohol here. I think
Dave's just... Go on, sorry.
Chris, when I first started watching this the first time and all I heard was this, I'm like, are you serious? I have an hour and 30 minutes of just grunting and growling.
Well, actually, I want to say, like, the whole concept of this thing and how it came about just completely bewilders me. Because, I mean, this came out in 1978, so this is a year after just the huge, massive global success that Star Wars, at that time, just Star Wars was, not A New Hope. And clearly this was made just in the interim between this and Empire Strikes Back, because clearly George Lucas was working on that at the time, but wanted to, the kind of how Disney are doing now, how we can't just have episodes 7, 8, and 9. They've got to keep the Star Wars brand going in between with, you know, spin-off movies. So this is kind of the first unofficial spin-off that came out. Actually, the first official spin-off. I guess now it's unofficial.
And two, at the time, now granted, like I said, when this came out, I was 1, but that whole era, the early 80s and actually through the 80s, the Christmas special was a huge thing. People watched TV for that was the big family thing to do, is watch the Christmas specials. So George Lucas was really capturing that audience and yeah, like you said, continuing the hype at the time. So the thinking was correct. It's just the execution of it. Not so much.
Oh boy, is it yeah, and we're watching that now because I mean, get used to this, right? what we're seeing now, or is this the bit where Lumpy almost tries to commit suicide? Is this like where he like climbs on the... Oh, look at that depth. Look at it.
You know, I don't think that passed safety inspection nowadays in houses. I'm just saying. But
I want to watch this scene right now with like, hello, darkness.
Oh my God, he is going to do this.
Look at him. Do it, Lumpy. This special's terrible. Do it now.
Just do it, man. I understand. Oh my God.
Oh. Okay, I'll say as well, so we're watching the Star Wars Holiday Special high quality version, and we're currently at about 6 minutes 10. So we've got Dave and my friend James Parker commented saying they're going to watch it with us. So we have like Rogue One, we have a ragtag team of heroes that are going to try and make it through this piece of shit.
Fuck yeah. Oh
Dave
God.
says, at least the cartoon is okay. I haven't actually seen the cartoon, but I will let you know when we get to it. My thoughts on it. It is, of course, the first appearance of Boba Fett, but right now it's sort of like it's kind of like a shittier version of Happy Days, but with Wookiees.
It's true. That's exactly what it is. I'm waiting for the thing on Monday, Tuesday, Happy Days.
Days. Is it like just Chewie going to the mirror like the Fonz just going to comb it and then just go like,
right?
hey.
Right, I want to say, hey. You and I were talking about before. I swear to God, this is why Chewie left. I mean, really?
Yeah.
This
This is the life debt. This is the life debt that Chewie owes Han. Han showed up to Kashyyyk and was like, yo, man, this is just... I'm taking you away from this shit.
It's life day?
Oh, why does Grandpa Wookiee just have like a massive overbite to him?
And no teeth. I mean, seriously. Well, one tooth, pardon me.
Oh, but what the hell are we doing with our lives right now?
I don't know. It's not good, whatever it is.
Okay, now I want to say, George Lucas, the absolute undying legend and just amazing quality of a person that he is. He was the one that made it adamant that he wanted a special revolving around Wookiees, their time on their planet and Life Day, and the fact that he didn't want subtitles. This special went through 2 directors, I believe. I can't remember their names. It's all on Wikipedia, which I clearly haven't clipped all this information off. And the first guy just dropped out. He was like, I can't work with this. And I think the second director was handed sort of like an unofficial Wookiee encyclopedia of their language, their way of life, everything like that. Oh, we're at the fucking circus act. I think this is where I turned off the first time.
I don't remember this, and I'm sorry that I'm seeing it again.
You know what would have been an amazing homage? If, like, in Revenge of the Sith, when it's the opera house scene where Palpatine does the Darth Vader stuff, if this was in the background.
Yes! It's so funny you mentioned that, because I literally just watched it the other day, and it came to that scene, and I'm like, I really want like a Cirque du Soleil thing kind of going on, and that's kind of what this is. I mean, seriously, what are we doing? What is this? What the hell is this?
Oh, my mate James has had an amazing comment right now. He says, if we're being the Rogue One cast, I'll be the blind guy. Having no sight should help with watching this. Oh, hey, man, I'll drink to that. I'll drink to that.
Wait, amen. What I want to know...
Go on, sorry. Go on, sorry.
I just want to say they were having those holograms off the table. How are they projecting that shit off the table now, like life size? I'm just...
It's perspective. It's so immersive right now.
Oh, yeah, I'm there. This one glass of...
Go on, sorry.
I just said this one glass of vodka is not going to make it through.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We should say what we're drinking. So you have 1 glass of vodka, right? Is
Straight
that it?
vodka. For when I, feel my life ebbing away, I got root beer for the other parts, and I have water to replace the fluids as they drain away.
See, I'm drinking a rather tacky and cheap and vile Blossom Hill wine, crisp and fruity rosé wine. I'm not usually a wine drinker. I'm usually a whiskey or vodka drinker. But you make the best with what you've got, right?
Right.
Which is clearly what the makers of this special did, I think, maybe. Why does this just look like something Dr. Zeus forgot to create?
Dr. Seuss is better than this, but yes.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I apologize to Dr. Seuss's memory.
You should. You do realize this is probably why Lumpy, first of all, his name is Lumpy, but why Lumpy is walking the edge of the house, because this is what he's got for entertainment.
Oh, well, Lumpy enjoyed it. That's what some audience members look like during the cameos of Rogue One. And I like Rogue One, by the way, guys, just saying that.
I do too. I do too.
Check out my spoiler and spoiler-free review on the channel. Oh,
why is he whining? Like, seriously whining.
You little motherfucker, do the dishes. You piece of shit.
Do something useful with your life.
I just want to take this and like put my own subtitles over it. Like, I think that's what makes it enjoyable. Just like add in whatever the hell you want.
I was gonna say it's like Mystery Science 3000, Theater 3000. We need to sit down and subtitle this shit.
Oh hell yeah! Right, so time check. I'm going to do so many time checks. We're about 11 and a half minutes in. Nothing has happened.
It's gonna be a long movie if you do that. Oh wait, it's gonna be a long movie anyway.
Dave has referenced my Blossom Hill, and he's put haha after it, so I'm assuming that he knows how terrible it is as well. Yeah, man. I'm so classy, ever the classy gentleman. only the finest in this household. Only the finest.
Oh, hey, look at that secret stuff going on there. You know.
Oh, Mark Hamill.
Woohoo! Here we go.
It's Kendall Mark Hamill again.
Yes.
Well, actually, this was made. He had a car accident, didn't he? He had like a really bad car accident where he had to like have all facial reconstructive surgery, and that's why at the start of Empire they added in the whole Wampa attack, which like smacks him around the face to explain why he's got all the scars on his face and his face looks a bit different.
Okay, that I did not know. That's.
But I think this was like really post accident, so that's why they've caked his face in makeup.
Gotcha.
That or the makeup artist just on the TV set just went a bit crazy with him.
No, I gotta ask, because in the movies, Luke doesn't really speak Wookiee, yet here he can understand just fine.
Yeah.
Did he just?
And that's actually a thing. Like a lot of the cast speak Wookiee. Like, do they have like Wookiee schools? Do they go to? Is it like a natural language, like a second language they have to learn how to speak?
Yeah, can you imagine? Okay, everyone, you know, hello.
Like, we've never really seen schools in Star Wars outside of the Jedi Academy, so I don't know. Maybe this.
Oh no! Attack of the Clones. When you're on the Clone World, they were in the classroom. Whole big bunch of them. Like. Oh,
that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Learning how to speak like Tamara Morrison for the special editions, where they'll get rid of. Oh god, I'm blanking on his name. The guy who did the original voice of Boba Fett. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to Google this. He deserves notice. Plus, it gives me a chance to, you know, not watch the holiday special.
I was gonna say, you do realize we're doing. I don't even know what the fuck's going on right now. Oh god, it's just so bad.
Jason Windgreen, there we go. Jason Windgreen was the original voice of Boba Fett.
Oh, this is not going to come home at all.
Here he goes. Here, Marla, give me a smile. Oh, look at that.
Oh, God. Oh. And by the way, does he just like to wear his flight suit? Because
yeah.
I'm just saying, he's just working in the garage. What he needs to like.
His other clothes, his like white bare-chested top from the posters of the theatrical version were just like in the laundry or something. He's had to wear his leather uniform.
That's the last thing clean he has to wear. Oh God! Look at those graphics, man.
Oh man, I will say though, better Wookiee costumes than Chewbacca's in The Force Awakens.
You know,
maybe it's a 70s and 80s thing.
Well, it's all about those practical effects, man. Those are people wearing these freaking costumes, so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Chewbacca was practical in Force Awakens, but I just think the costume looked kind of shitty in that movie.
Well, that's because the movie looks shitty. So.
Imperials. Oh. So this is Art Carney, right? Is this Art Carney?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to admit, and this kind of speaks for like what generation I am. The only movie I know him from is from a bit part in Last Action Hero starring Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh my God.
I think he's the guy that owns the cinema where the main kid gets the cinema ticket from.
Gotcha. Yes. Yes. And you know, he is actually I mean, yes, he was in the 80s, but again, I was just a kid. I mean, I literally grew up in the 80s. So I know his face, but I really don't remember like many of his roles and stuff. He's just kind of like there in smaller stuff.
I will say though, I love the 70s moustache on the Imperial. It's usually sort of like a Rebel Forces thing to have those moustaches, especially like Red Squadron?
Yeah, yeah. Although in a Rogue One, Blue Squadron had those mustaches.
Yes. Because, you know, Rogue One, A Star Wars Story is set in 1976, going into 77.
Yeah. So, I mean, again, though, I'm just looking at all the, everyone just needs to suit up in all their uniforms and stuff, because I guess that's the thing to do.
I mean, I'm still watching this thing and being like, I don't understand the concept of this thing. Like, who thought that a Christmas version? Oh, I think it came out the week before Thanksgiving in the US.
Yeah.
Who thought like a holiday themed thing of Star Wars would be a good thing? Like, do you think it could be done right under correct direction? Do you think it could be done right? Do you think the actual concept of Life Day itself is a bad concept?
I honestly think it's a bad concept, because you're talking, I mean, especially when you look at Rogue One, it's a war movie. And even if you look at Star Wars like I do as a redemption film, it has no place really in Christmas. It's completely out of context. It's completely foreign. I think I don't care who you have direct it and stuff. It takes away from everything. You're not in that mindset. It doesn't lend itself to this kind of a movie. So I don't think it should have been done at all, ever.
See, the whole thing with like Christmas and like holidays in general, it takes you away from the Star Wars world because it brings elements of our world into this world that's meant to be completely different. The great thing with Star Wars is that, I think I've said this before in reactions, is that it takes elements from our world, but it makes it part of a different universe. It's similar but different.
Yes.
And that's why I think I read the first book in the Heir to the Empire trilogy with Admiral Thrawn, and they make mention of the hot drink beverage of hot chocolate, and that just took me right out of it, because I was like, okay, that's a thing in our world.
Yep. And I think you just nailed it on the head, and that's what it's completely out of context. Yes. And I mean, this is supposed to be a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Yeah, when you bring our beliefs and you completely take away the mystery, the fantasy of this entire world, and it just kind of ruins it like that. You need to keep that separation.
Stock footage of A New Hope. Can we just have? Oh, hang on. I'll be silent for James Earl Jones. Oh, he's so fucking good. There you go, everyone. There's your James Earl Jones, folks.
And what's the best about that with Vader is you can have any kind of dialogue because there's no mouth. You don't have to worry about synchronization or anything. You put whatever words you want. An apron. There we go.
I was going to say, please, Holiday Special, keep focusing on that great concept art that you've got. We've had some great comments as well coming from James Parker. He's put, that's what this special is missing. Dumb puns like Last Action Hero. I completely agree with you, man. Be careful not to choke on your aspirations.
That was so bad. Right. I'm sorry.
He's put, you're right. It should have been called Space Chocolate. I think you will find that that's Billy D. Williams as Lando Calrissian.
Oh God!
That was such an out of taste joke. I apologize to everyone. Oh, it's this bit. I've seen this bit before. Because I mean, we should say as well. I mean, people have done reviews and commentaries on the holiday special. There's loads of them. Just type it on YouTube, you'll find loads, like Nostalgia Critic, just everyone, and they always bring this scene into the focus. Stir, whip, 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 stir. Fucking hell. I mean, look at it. It looks like Rosie the Robot.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Fucking hell.
At this point, I'm not quite sure what to say. What the hell? You know, if this was part of like American Psycho, that would be great. What the hell? Oh god.
This is just Harvey Korman talking about Phil Collins and his record collection. Do you like Huey Lewis in the News?
His album 4 was the most... Oh god.
Oh, fucking hell. I mean, I was just going into it, but you just want to like chant the Star Wars theme right now, don't you? I mean, this just absolutely screams Star Wars to me, like a fucking cooking show.
This is where, again, I think it was about right here, the first time I watched it, where I turned it off, because it was one of those things I'm like, this is not Star Wars at all. Even I don't care what characters they have, this is not Star Wars, and I can't do it. I mean, like you said, it's a cooking show. What are we doing? There's just not enough alcohol right now.
No, and I'm almost out of it as well. I need some blue milk.
I need more. And what's bad is the time difference. It's just like in the middle of the afternoon, and I'm like, I need to get freaking wasted right now to make it through.
I was going to say, yeah, the time difference between us. For me right now, it's about 20 to 11 in the PM.
And I'm at 3:37.
So you've got the whole evening ahead of you.
Yeah, but I need to get plastered to make it through this. And then I'll show up tonight at different places, just, fucking hammered. What's up with the hair?
I think this will be, when I enter hell at my demise and I come to meet my maker, this will be the video clip that just plays on repeat.
Well, at least you know what you're in for, huh? Is that hair or some kind of growth coming out of the head there?
Oh, you get it? Because he's got 4 arms, which will help with cooking. Is this the first character we've had? Is this the first character we've had with 4 arms, which predates Dexter Jettster from Attack of the Clones?
General Grievous had 4.
Yeah, no, but I mean, Dexter Jettster was first, wasn't he? In episode 2.
Yeah. Yes, you're right. Yeah,
this is a Camino saber dart. Fucking hell! What am I watching?
What did you get me to watch?
My friend is literally just comment. The chef has 4 arms, so is this a female Dexter Jettster? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Mixed with Julia Child, because that's
stock footage. You know you're a hardcore Star Wars fan when you know where all of these scenes take place.
Explosion. Got him. Great kid. Don't get cocky.
Exactly. Yep. God, I feel so bad for Harrison Ford, and that's actually a thing. Right? Like I was reading like behind the scenes, and I think he was on an interview with someone, can't remember who, and they played a clip from this, and he was just so embarrassed. I mean, Harrison Ford is known as quite not aloof, but very sort of reclusive and not very vocal. Into like his characters that he plays on the cinema screen are just completely different to how he is in real life. Yeah. It's just testament to his acting. But he kind of turned away like all embarrassed, like, "Oh, thanks for playing that." And I watched one with Anthony Daniels as well, and it was great. Like he was saying that he couldn't even remember what it was called, like Live Day. He was like, "Oh, is it like Wookiee Pride or something?" I think he called it.
Wookiee Pride.
It may as well be, right?
I was just gonna say that I think is better than Life Day. And as for Harrison Ford, like I think I've told you about, he literally lives within a day's drive from me. And yeah, and he's supposed to be a really nice guy, but yes, very, very reclusive, very quiet.
The Empire has declared martial law. Let me see more of this. Let me see more of the Empire.
I know.
I'm loving that kind of like starburst background though on his video. Do you think like the Imperials? Do you think like the weathermen, like they just stand in front of a green screen and they just throw up like a?
Right? They should put up like a picture of a galaxy behind, and he can point the Death Star over here, and we have. I mean, just the Empire map in behind. But that is the most color I've seen associated with the Empire.
Yeah.
In all the movies.
Do you think the Emperor just came in?
Like, who is it? What the... You're fucking Wookiees, man. Take them out. Oh, God.
Proton Pack? What is this fucking Ghostbusters now?
Oh, shit. Oh.
Itchy, don't cross the streams. Don't do it.
We now know where Harold Ramis and Dan Aykroyd came up with the idea. Right here.
With something strange down in the neighborhood. Down. God, every time they do like a close-up on Lumpy, it's fucking terrifying. It's like a little hellspawn. It's like something that came out of the fucking box from Hellraiser. Is this officially confirmed now that Lumpus Waru is a Cenobite?
Oh god, it's a what?
That's what they called in Hellraiser, like Hellraiser and the fucking gnashing teeth guy.
Oh god.
So technically, does Marla have long hair or a beard?
Woo! Good question.
Get commenting below. What do you think? It'd be fucking more interesting subject matter than what we've got right now. Oh Jesus.
I don't even know what the hell's going on right now. Just to check us out. Like, I think I'm consciously trying to block this out, like make it through, but block it out at the same time. I
made the mistake of checking how far we're into it. We're not even half hour.
You need to stop. Oh my! See, this is like I said. I get like half an hour in, and I'm like, I can't do it anymore. What the hell is this?
This is where he has to put together like a fucking like communicator or some shit. And there's an instructional video of how to do it.
Is that a galactic sewing machine? What the hell?
Okay, now this is a question I wanted to pose to you because I mean we've taught Star Wars in the past and sort of our thoughts on the prequels and Force Awakens and just Star Wars in general. Would you say this is the lowest point of Star Wars?
Ooh, that's a tough call. I know I'm going to probably get a lot of hate mail, but they'll send it to you because they don't have my address. But I think selling it to Disney was the lowest point. But
hey, Rogue One was great. Rogue One was fantastic.
True. But Force
Despite
Awakens
reshoots,
was not.
There's evidence of reshoots in that movie. Oh, hang on. We're at the Wookiee porn moment. We're at the psychedelic 70s Wookiee porn moment. You know what? I'm going to finish the rest of my glass for this.
You should down it. And to tell you, I will have to. This is the lowest point. I mean, anything. But again, how much fun are we having with this lowest point versus the others? The others just make me mad. This makes me laugh because it's so bad.
Oh, I don't know. I could have a lot of fun at the prequels.
That's okay.
Given the chance, I can have a hell of a lot of fun at the prequels, especially Revenge of the Sith.
But does it have this? I mean, are you watching this?
So you have to be very careful not to like cliff notes from Nostalgia Critic, but he called those Wookiee sperm.
Wait, I gotta set my drink down. Do the prequels have Wookiee sperm? I don't think so. Might have made it better.
I feel like this is sort of like searching into my soul right now. Like this is really weird and kind of intrusive.
I know. I've never done acid, but look looking at this, I think you kind of need to in order to fully appreciate what the hell's going on here.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, look at this. This is what I think an acid trip would be.
She's got very Christmassy hair.
Why is little Lumpy visioning this?
No. Oh God, no! This is not Lumpy. This is Itchy.
Oh no, it's not. It's not.
This is. Oh my God! You're sick. We'll cut that bit out. Cut that bit out.
I can't even talk now. Oh my God.
I feel like I'm on some kind of like late night Skinamax channel.
I mean, that's what. Oh God! Look! Oh God! This is not right in any way, shape, or form.
It's even got like the cheesy music in the background, which is amazing.
I'm just waiting for a little bound chicken.
Yeah, right? This is like Wookiee Boogie Nights right now.
Oh God.
No, okay.
Oh my God.
I'm on my last glass of wine, folks. I have room downstairs, but I don't know. I've kind of polished off the whole bottle.
I got a little bit of vodka left. I need more. I so need more.
We've had some more comments.
Yes.
James Parker. Mate, we all know the prequels are boss, full of Obi-Wan's terrible jokes. Yes, like another happy landing. Samuel Jericho B. Then George Lucas gave us Howard the Duck later to make up for it.
Hey, that was a fun flick in the movie when you're like 7. Which the Dark Overlords were awesome. Lee bad.
Didn't that movie have like Tim Robbins in or something?
Oh hell, it's been so many years I don't remember. Maybe. I'd have to look back. All I know is it was just fun to watch as a kid. And I remember like going off about it because it had, I don't know, really ugly overlords and it had a talking duck, whatever. That wasn't Donald. What are we listening to? I'm not even.
I don't know. I was going to say this is our first musical number in Star. Well, actually, I guess because you can't. No, Cantina Band's an instrumental. This is our first. This is our first vocal. Our first song. Oh, and get used to the fucking music in this thing because I haven't even got to Jefferson Starship or Carrie Fisher yet.
And like I said, Jefferson Starship's where I last. That's where I turned it off. Is after that number, I'm like, I'm done. I'm out. I mean, seriously. What? Okay.
I'm trying to make sense of it myself, but it's not working.
It's Grandpa's. I'm not going to say what it is. I'm just gonna...
We've had a comment from the British chick. Howard the Duck had the woman from Back to the Future, Marty McFly's mom. Yes, it did. Lee Thompson, her name is. Or Leah Thompson.
Leah Thompson was in a lot of stuff in the 80s. I actually liked her quite a bit.
She was. Fantastic actress. I love that woman. And she still looks great.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
This is still going on. My God.
We can talk all we want. I don't think this is going to end.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. It's only 34 minutes in. Oh.
You know what? You know how this kind of started off as like a weird CD porno for Grandpa Wookie?
Yes.
Do you think his like boner's like been killed right now because he's just having to listen to this piece of shit musical?
Well, you have to understand the entertainment they had before was that circus shit. So this may be better. So I think he's I think he's just as hard as he ever was. Because he's not listening to her voice and he's looking at other parts of, He's got the earplugs in going la 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 about hey baby.
Actually, this is a good question. I had another comment by Samuel Jericho B. I'm going to watch Gremlins for Christmas, then Girls Gone Wild. Let us know in the comments section what you're going to watch for Christmas. Today, I went to see Rogue One for a 5th time at the cinema. Followed it up with Die Hard when I got home. Now I'm watching this. So comment below. Let us know what you're watching instead of the holiday special, and let us know how much better it is than this.
And this wasn't on my docket to watch it because I watched Rogue One yesterday.
Yeah.
But here I am. So God knows what I'm going to be watching tomorrow.
I do want to say thank you for jumping on the live stream with me on this, because God knows how I would have fared if this was on my own.
You're very welcome. I have to admit, this is more fun because it was just drudgery before. This is good.
Oh, here we go. Anthony Daniels and Carrie Fisher. Fantastic. Yep. Speaking of Carrie Fisher, I'm prepared for my Star Wars Christmas shirt, folks. Get used to that for the end of this movie.
I love how she's doing like accounting stuff there for a second.
On a scale of 1 to Scarface, how much cocaine do you think Carrie Fisher had done before this point?
Oh, honey, loads. I mean, if her dress could be the powder of cocaine, that's like the amount she's done. You know, something I heard, my mom told me long, long ago when I was a little girl, that it was said that Carrie Fisher, although she's beautiful in the movies here, she was much, much more gorgeous in person, that she never filmed well. So I'd love to, you've actually seen her in person. I have not, but I would love to have seen her at this time.
Yeah,
see what she looked like.
I mean, me too. I mean, definitely for Return of the Jedi. Definitely for Return of the Jedi. But no, yeah. Earlier this year, I went to Star Wars Celebration in London around, I think it was July.
Yeah.
I got to meet some of the cast. I met Mark Hamill, Anthony Daniels, Carrie Fisher, Peter Mayhew, and then some of the other cast too. And she's great. I mean, I love Carrie Fisher. I mean, as of this recording, I believe she's in intensive care right now following the heart attack. So, I mean,
and you know, I did read up on that, Chris, and at this point, she's in stable condition. Okay. But they don't know the cause. They won't release any more information, but she is stable at this time.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I heard that yesterday, and I was absolutely gutted. I mean, I don't want to like dampen this sort of, you know, this commentary we're doing, but you know, it's happening now. I mean,
yeah,
we need
that recognition too. I mean, this is a woman that has done a lot of things. I mean, they even tout her as Hollywood royalty. So, I mean, we're all thinking of her. I mean, we laugh and joke, but we're thinking and hoping that she does well.
See, this is the thing with Han Solo, and I mean, I think I talked about this because I did a review for A New Hope last year, but I'm not sure if I talked about it. Really, out of the entire cast, Harrison Ford was the real leading man, and I think you can tell. I rewatched A New Hope not too long ago, like a week before Rogue One came out, and watching that again, he is by far the standout in that movie. He really has that leading man quality. You can see that from that movie.
Absolutely, and in fact, that has a lot to do with him, not just in that role, but it's Harrison Ford. This is why this man has made so much money over the years. He is a natural-born leading man. It was funny, before Air Force One came out, the American public really, really wanted a movie where Harrison Ford was the president. Hell, they wanted, and I kid you not, Harrison Ford as the president, because he just has that quality of leading man. He's very got that machismo about him, but he's charming. He's got that sensitive side. I mean, he's just this guy that other guys want to be and stuff, and has that leadership quality about him.
In terms of his movies, definitely. In real life, I'm not sure if he could do a presidential speech. He'd be like, yeah,
no, but I tell you, everyone that's met him, like, this is a guy who does fly his own planes and stuff, and he's done a number of rescues of hikers and stuff. They get stranded in Wyoming and stuff like that. I mean, he really is kind of like this Indiana Jones kind of guy, but you know what? I'm just going to say he'd be a hell of a lot better than Trump. So I'm so
hell yes.
God,
Emperor
what have we done?
Emperor Palpatine at this stage would be better than Trump.
Oh, God. At least you're over there. You don't have to live it here.
I'm feeling the effects already, though.
Oh God.
So here we go. We've got Imperials and Stormtroopers. Yeah. This will become a very, very different live stream.
Right?
God, I feel so bad for everyone involved in this.
The only saving grace is they do get paid. Probably not enough, but they got paid.
That's true.
It is
Probably
true.
Explains why this special has no budget.
It always is salaries.
Yeah.
Oh God! Look at that staircase. That is not up to code, by the way. Just saying. What
Oh,
is this stormtrooper just playing with shit?
One thing I love, and I had this in Rogue One as well, is when you think that stormtroopers are they're just workers, you know, they're just doing like a 9 to 5. There's a shot in Rogue One where he's sitting in the back of a wagon on the Wabani labor camp, and he's just kind of like hunched over, like, God, I can't wait for my break to happen. Like, when am I on break? Like in an hour? Like, I love that.
That was awesome. I'm sitting there going, yeah, that's a guy in there. I hate my job. I just want to go on break.
It's like the truck stops and he's like, oh, it's probably another pickup.
What else do I have to do today? I gotta go to the laundry, man. I gotta go get groceries.
I don't even know what's happening now in this special.
I don't either.
It's like Art Carney trying to he's trying to distract the Empire, I think.
Yeah, because that stormtrooper did a thorough check of that.
Oh yeah. I'm Batman. I'm not wearing hockey pads. You heard it here first, folks. Art Carney's the new Batman.
What is that, Chris? Seriously. I mean, I was born and raised in what the hell is that? I don't even know what that is.
I totally thought for a second there that stormtrooper was holding the blaster in gangster pose.
Oh, please, dear God, don't let this be Jefferson Starship. I can't remember.
This is either Jefferson Starship or this. Yeah, no, it is. It totally is.
God, no, please.
Right, okay. Let's move away from Star Wars for a second and let's talk music. So, Jefferson Starship, I'm a little bit confused. I haven't read up on about them. They started out as just Jefferson Airplane they started out with. Then they changed their name to Jefferson Starship, and then they became Starship in the 80s, which is the generation of music that I'm more knowledgeable about.
Me, myself as well.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, actually, that's the thing, even as a kid, confused me because I had Starship, which I knew, which has the hit song that they play in the Legos movie trailer, Batman
Built the
Lego
City.
movie trailer.
We built the city, yeah.
I heard Jefferson Starship, and I for the longest time as a little girl, I didn't know if it was the same band or what, but yes, it is, and I know, I guess every decade for them they have to change.
Yeah, did they rotate some of the lineup around, and that's why they changed the name? I'm not sure if that's...
I was never a big enough fan to really follow them, so I don't know. I would have to look on Wikipedia like you to figure it out.
I will say, knee deep in the hoopla, Starship's album from the 80s with We Built the City on. Fantastic album.
Fantastic. Great songs. I mean, I know it by heart. I've sang it for like 18 years now. It's just phenomenal. And when I heard him Batman, the Lego movie Batman, I was just like, oh, and the way they did it was fantastic.
Yeah.
This is not good. Oh, look at the key, the card. That's not quite the key card.
I just love the Imperial's face. Look at him. He's like, he's so into it right now. This is amazing.
How is this a Christmas present? Seriously. Here,
this is our Christmas present.
Have Jefferson Starship. I mean, again, this is what we were talking about, taking away, like putting this world into the Star Wars world.
Yeah.
And this again is when I lost it. I'm like, this is so not Star Wars. This is just us, you know, Americans trying to work on capitalism here, and just ugh.
Well, I mean, the whole setup for this is it's a variety show, And I just don't understand the reasoning as to why they thought Star Wars would mesh well with a variety show setup. I mean, Star Wars had been on the Muppet Show before this, I believe, right? I think Mark Hamill guest starred on it.
Yes, and I actually have that on DVD somewhere.
But I mean, that works because, you know, it's the Muppets and that was their format, and it works because it was just like a fun, quirky, you know, Mark Hamill's in today, celebrity guest cameo. He was in Star Wars. This is actually putting it into Star Wars, though, and it just doesn't work.
Yeah, exactly. It's putting it into Star Wars. It does not work. And it's funny you should mention. I was watching. I literally watched a Very Merry Muppet Christmas movie last night, and there's a scene in there where they have Yoda in there, and it works perfectly because again, it's the Muppets. It works in that, and it's not in the Star Wars world. It's not in the Muppet. I mean, it's a cameo. It's kind of fun. It's not the actual movie like this.
Yeah, and I mean, just looking at this now, I mean, you've got like a full drum kit, electric guitar, bass guitar. You know, they look like sort of for the time contemporary rock musicians. There's at least with like, you know, Figure and Dan and the Modal Nodes or Max Rebo and the Jizz Wailers. That's actually a name, folks, by the way. I'm not making that up.
It's true.
They're aliens, and they're sort of like alien instruments. Again, similar things, but different. You know, they're sort of the Biff, the Figure and Dan sort of like play clarinets and things, or like a keyboard thing, but they're not keyboards and they're not clarinets, but they're similar.
Right.
This is just straight up the same instruments.
It's straight up the same instruments.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I mean, you want different. It's an alien world. It should be different. This is.
I thought it cut away there. I thought it was ending, but no, it's still going on. So while this is going on, we've had a comment from Samuel Jericho B. So, is Rogue One better than Force Awakens?
Yes.
I can tell you, in our opinion, yes, it is.
Yes.
We actually haven't had a chance to discuss Rogue One all that much. We spoke about it in passing, but I think we both agree that we like the movie a whole lot. I mean, it's testament to what I think of the movie. I saw it for a 5th time today, which actually might be the most times I've ever seen a movie in the cinema. So I loved it. I think I said this, you can check out my spoiler-free and my spoiler review for it if you scroll on my channel. But basically my thoughts in a nutshell were that I think that the opening act is very shaky. It's very disjointed. You can tell that a lot of reshoots happen there. They jump around in the editing quite a lot. But once it finds its footing about 45 minutes into it, the rest of the movie is fantastic, and it's one of the best third acts I've ever seen to a movie. So I loved it. I applaud it for actually bringing original stuff into the Star Wars world, although it's a story we know that took place and we ultimately know the outcome. It felt so original, whereas Force Awakens, even though it took place 30 years after Return of the Jedi, it was just basically, you know, a New Hope remake, soft reboot, and I hated it for that. Didn't really care for any of the characters. Cared for all the characters in Rogue One, so for that reason, I think that Rogue One is a much better movie. Visuals as well, cinematography, I loved it. I was waiting for you to get in on the review as well.
I know, I'm sorry, but no, my opinion, honestly, of Rogue One is just, I am in agreement with you that the first part was kind of shaky, although I didn't find it as shaky as you and George did. I actually followed along pretty closely. I hated the fact they didn't have the crawl. In fact, it really upset the American public when I went to see it and I saw an opening night. There were a lot of audible swear words that were said at that time. But I agree, like, when I saw, and as you well know, I really, really dislike Force Awakens. I'm really kind of upset about that movie. But this was a nice kind of redemption for me. Definitely had, and I'm such a purist, and definitely had the best space battle scene I had seen. I thought it was fantastic. Like, I got into it. I was like, oh man, I really want to watch this on IMAX. I feel like I'm in an X-Wing. I just want to go out there and be one of the pilots and stuff. It was so much fun. I love the fact how it just landed and ended up right where New Hope would begin, because I was wondering how closely they would tie in. And again, like, I saw that because I saw you spoiler free before I went to watch the movie. You guys made mention of a Vader scene, and I was looking for it, and I knew exactly when it happened, what you were talking, and that was actually a good tie-in to Revenge of the Sith, because that's the Anakin that left Revenge of the Sith. This very headstrong, hot-tempered, very volatile, very strong, very physical type person. And that's what I think some lacked in the original that, well, of course, the prequels didn't exist when those came out. That kind of tied in, and I love to see that. That was a great Vader scene. Mm-hmm. So it was definitely a good kind of like apology to the audience for Force Awakens. Here, let me do something better.
A great comment from James again. He's just all out with the great comments tonight. The Jefferson Starship. I've been drinking. Words aren't working. The Jefferson Starship section is better than the Force Awakens. I agree with you there. Oh, we're up to the cartoon sequence that Dave made mention of. This is usually the section that everyone loves.
I've never seen this. This is beyond where I've seen.
So I don't know the ins and outs of it, but I believe the producers of this, or sort of like the directors of this animated section, did the Droids animated series, and was there an Ewok series, I think, as well? I think they had some involvement in that. You can definitely see it with the C-3PO and R2-D2 animation in character designs.
I'm just watching this, and I'm like, what the hell?
I mean, the animation looks fucking terrible. Like, don't get me wrong, it's awful.
It's fucking oh my god!
What is Han doing?
I don't know.
He's like I haven't been watching this really. Like, I know this is a commentary on it, but I've sort of like been in and out of it. And when you like come back into it, oh boy, is it a weird experience.
Chris, that's how I am. I've been like talking and having my own thoughts and stuff, and then I come back to this, and that's why I paused there after you got done with Rogue One. I got to watching, and I'm like, what the hell? Wait a minute, what am I doing? Oh my god!
I will say as well, I said this earlier as well, that this animated feature was the first official look at Boba Fett.
Yep.
That's what which a lot of people like this for. I've even seen some people say that this cartoon's almost become a cult classic in itself. I don't know if I'd give it that title at all, but it's cool that we get to see Boba Fett, especially considering this came out 2 years before we got Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Did the Falcon actually like sort of?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gone into like the Jello planet.
I was gonna say, what? Seriously, what was that? Wait, how did we get even to the cartoon? Because I like totally spaced that out. I was like,
would you say that? I actually think that 2D drawing of Leia there had more emotion than CG face Leia at the end of Rogue One.
Now, I have to say, yes, I'm glad. It was really cool to see the CGI, but when I saw Leia again, I dressed up as Leia when I was a kid. And so I'm like, oh, and it was kind of cool to see her, but I was like, oh, it's not what I pictured her like when she got the plans. She looked like she had a lot of Botox done. And that was like, no emotion. What is going on?
It's just like Jurassic Park right now.
Oh shit!
We've got like oh, here we go. That's our first look at Boba Fett.
Seriously, what is this planet? It is the Jello planet.
We've got Boba Fett riding a Diplodocus.
Oh my god!
Oh, I guess we don't see the shot of him, actually mounting that thing.
Maybe he does the Legolas thing, where he just,
right, yeah,
flies up and whatever.
Why doesn't George Lucas go back and special edition this, with Tamara Morrison's voice as Boba Fett? The Star Wars Holiday Special edition.
The special edition. I think it's pretty special enough.
I really wish now that in Empire, when that whole "we would be honored if you would join us" scene with Vader, and then Boba Fett rounds the corner, if he just had this huge, massive orange fuck off fork thing, like a magnet beam. Like you all thought that Darth Vader used the Force to grab Han Solo's gun out of his hand. It was actually the magnet gun that Boba Fett had.
Oh yeah.
Darth Vader using the Force throughout the entire saga was just a whole ruse. I'm out of drink, folks, so hopefully I'm suitably steamed enough to take me through the rest of this thing. But I do have another... Oh, God, I've got like another 40 minutes of this shit.
This is my literally last swallow of vodka.
Save it. Well. Save it.
It's gone. Look, it's gone.
It's gone. Damn it.
I'm fucked. I am so fucked right now.
So if you guys are watching right now, you want to comment, let us know what your favorite bit of the holiday special is, if you have any. Is it Art Carney? Is it Carrie Fisher singing? Is it this animated sequence? Let us know. I mean, that's voices. Boba Fett's voice.
The Wampa thing, like, put him upside down.
Upside down. That's a great point, actually. How did the Wampa put him upside down in the movie?
Right. Did he, like, throw water up there or something? I mean,
yeah, right. I've never even thought about that until now.
Yeah, I thought about that a lot. I really seriously have been like, okay, how does this happen here? Because it's not like it freezes like that. Because that's a lot of water to hold, let's say, 160 pounds or something up there.
God, I don't even know what's happening now. Everyone says this animated sequence is the best bit. And it's fucking awful, but probably compared to the rest of it, it's a lot, comparatively, it's a lot better.
Well, I actually am a bit more intrigued by this than what we've seen thus far. Although
I mean, it's Star Wars.
Creeping me out because they have no pupils in any of them. They're just like this blue or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I guess it's because this is like an actual sort of adventure with a plot, and it's not like how to construct your own comlink or how to cook with four-armed. I can't even remember his name. Not Art Carney, the other one.
Did you see that advertisement they just showed there with the girl upside down hanging? They had a hyperdrive cable. What the hell was that?
Oh, please cut back to Lumpus Waru and the fucking Imperials. Ad break. Oh, we're back.
Right?
Are they the new, like, Kashyyyk Beats headphones?
That's what I was thinking. He's very round. That's the only thing I'd say. He's just lumpy, has kind of a lumpy look to him.
He does.
Oh, hey, here we go. There we go. What the hell is R3PO?
As a once fat kid myself, I can only assume that Lumpus Waru, I don't even know his name, Lumpawaru, whatever his name is. Lumpawaru was just like hitting those midnight snacks.
Let me get my phone. What the hell is his name?
See, that wasn't James Earl Jones there. I don't understand why, because they got him back for this special.
Yeah, but they could probably only afford the like 2 lines that he said. True. Are you kidding me?
I actually heard as well that they were deleted scenes from A New Hope. I don't know if that's true.
I don't know.
Yeah, now we're in Star Wars.
You know what? This thing thus far has some better music than I've heard in the prequels.
It does, yeah.
Some.
I think Chewie was getting a little bit close to Boba Fett on the back of that speeder bike there, wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm. Wait, how did Chewie hang up with Bubba? Wait, what the hell? I'm confused. Whoa! What is with Harrison Ford's face?
Oh my god! He looks like something Picasso forgot to draw.
Look, he has no eyes. Chris, his eyes are closed or whatever. They just... I can't.
He's like Brock from Pokemon. Like, the guy just doesn't have eyes.
Oh my god, I can't stand it. This is so bad.
I don't know what you're talking about, C3PO.
What's going on? Is Bubba good? What? Oh god.
It's just like an absolute fart cloud of a jetpack right there. I don't even know what's happening. I'm going to read some of the comments out. So we've got from the British chick, the only bit that is redeemable in this special is the Beat Arthur scene. Seems to be the only thing that has emotion in it. And then James Parker's put, oh God, Han Solo's face.
Right?
And Harvey Korman was the actor's name I was looking for. I've drank like a whole bottle of wine, folks. So although I'm not completely over the edge, I'm very tipsy right now. But I needed something to help me through this piece of shit. So hopefully it doesn't wear off before it finishes.
That's not going to help me at all.
We've got 37 minutes. It's like, man, fuck your shelf. Fuck your little knickknacks. Fuck your holiday picture to Disneyland.
Oh, look, he's got
your duvet. Is that a panther? Is that a plushy panther?
Yes.
Oh my God! I want one.
I want that. No, wait, don't.
Right?
No, don't break it.
Oh,
no,
it's got a rotating head. Don't you dare rip that. Oh.
Oh. I think I'm gonna cry. I want that, Chris. I want that fucking hairline.
This is the power of Star Wars. Like, even in a piece of shit Star Wars special like this, I still want the merchandise.
I know. My God, I've been around since the beginning, and I still want the merchandise.
I have never noticed that bit before with the plushy panther. I really want one.
But that's because I never made it this far.
Yeah, you're right.
Go clean up your room. Go clean up your room.
Look at his face. He looks like he's about to murder a motherfucker. Look at him. Look at the intensity in his eyes.
Well, if he's from Hellraiser, that's what he does.
James Parker, this is legit the most evil the Empire has ever been. Okay, if anyone knows, if anyone is willing to put in the time to do an IMDb search, can someone please tell me the actor that played Lumpy? Wouldn't it be great if it turns out that it's like an actual like major celebrity who played Lumpy?
Oh, God, would that be hilarious?
I just want to say, just a big thank you to everyone that's suffering through this with us tonight. We really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you for being with us. Is he like going to cover him like he's dead? Oh.
Good night, sweet prince.
You said it. Oh God, I can hardly stand it.
I feel like we need to play the Force theme right now. This is legitimately more sad than Qui-Gon's death, Padme's death,
the Bantha's death. Is that a clock on the wall in the back? What the hell is that? Or is that eyes?
I don't know.
Down?
Yeah, that's weird. Maybe it's like a little night light, like a light bright or something.
Yeah. Oh, I have one of I still have mine from like 82. I kid you not.
Oh, this is the fucking instructional video of how to make the thing.
Okay, this is Harvey. God, he is freaking hilarious. If you ever watch the Carol Burnett show, or look at the skit when he does the dentist. Oh my God. It's the best.
This is literally like he's playing like a weird cyborg in this scene. Like I've seen this scene on like loads of reviews. Like he kind of glitches and they loop footage and like reverse it and shit. Like he's a droid and he's kind of malfunctioning as he does it. It's really weird. Also, James Parker's commented, according to IMDb, Lumpy is played by Patty Maloney. So Patty Maloney was able to, through eyes and expressions, just show all the raw emotion to Lumpwaru. How he resented the fact that the Empire ripped the head off his favorite plushy bantha toy.
What just happened there?
He just like sort of spanked himself, and then he kind of like was enjoying it a lot.
Well, Patty, thank you for this rendition here. Yes.
Was he just doing like the chicken dance? Like, what is happening? I'm so steamed right now. I don't even know what's happening.
Chris, are you aware of those electronic sets? They were really big in the 80s where you could actually connect wires to different things and you could make circuits connect and make sounds. And lights blink and stuff. Do you know what I'm talking about?
All I know from my youth is Scalextric. Anything other than that, no.
Okay, because that's exactly what this thing looks like, where it's just all these things, you connect wires, you can make it do different shit, and that's exactly where I think this is coming from. What the hell? Wait, I'm sorry. This is the problem with talking and watching this at the same time.
I'm tempted to crack into my rum downstairs, but that means I've got to leave the stream and go and get more alcohol. I should have prepared more.
Go get rum. I got this.
Like, I don't know, like, what is happening right now?
I think, honestly, he's doing an instruction on how to put this toy or whatever together that Lumpy got. Yep. See, he's trying to figure out how to put this shit together. He's YouTubing this shit right now to put it together.
Oh, fuck it. It's not even worth it. Okay, we've had some more comments. When in doubt, go to the comments. So James Parker has said, apparently Patty Maloney also featured in the TV series My Name is Earl, which is a TV series I loved. I watched all 4 seasons of that. I thought that was fantastic. Didn't deserve to get cancelled as a bit part, granted, and was also a bit part in Star Trek Voyager. And the Smurfs as additional voices. A truly masterful actress.
Although I have to admit, I fucking hate the Smurfs. I hated it when I was a kid. I hate them now.
Oh, this special can go Smurf itself.
And Smurf itself hard.
Yeah. Oh, God, what is happening?
Harvey Corbin's died away.
Harvey Corbin's having the same reaction as me as I am to this holiday special. These are the jokes, folks. This is comedy.
This is good stuff here, people.
Oh, God, my head. Genuinely tempted to get that rum. Should I get the rum? People, comment below. Should I go get the rum, or should I just stay as I am?
I'm all about you getting the rum. That's my vote.
People need to comment. This is a democracy here.
This is a democracy. Unlike the Empire.
So this is how liberty dies, with thunderous applause.
Thunderous applause and alcohol. Copious amounts. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Life on Tatooine.
This is a newsreel.
Oh, this is totally B-roll footage from fucking A New Hope. Look at the Sand Trooper.
Yep. This is what? Wait,
yeah,
what
that's a deleted scene. That is genuinely a deleted scene from New Hope. Oh, this is my jam. They're a great band, but they only have one song. This is their one-hit wonder.
Are we gonna have a knife fight? What?
Oh shit! Is this gonna turn into Beat It with Michael Jackson?
Right? Oh my God! They start dancing around. They tie their arms together, their hands together.
Down, 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 down.
Hey, that was a good video. Don't mock it.
That was a fantastic video. Okay, what have people put? You should get as smashed as possible to compensate for my sobriety.
Yes!
The rum might be needed if you wanted to survive the rest of this. I watched this sober massive mistake. Play that same song again. Okay. Oh, James Parker's quoting the Blue Harvest Family Guy special.
That is an awesome special.
Okay, I know this scene. This is where the Empire shut down the... This is where the Empire shut down the Cantina bar, and they all have a round on her. So because I'm out of a drink, I'm going to go and get that rum. So I will be back momentarily. Auburn, the podcast is yours. Keep it going for me.
It's actually really nice to see B. Arthur. Actually, again, I haven't seen her in years since, and just to see her so young, and she sounds the same as she always does. Okay, it's not quite blue milk. It looks like Mountain Dew. I think they need something stronger to make it through this. I mean, it is a bar. Oh my god. Okay, I am curious to see how this particular. What? Wait. I'm sorry. I was just gonna say I want to see how this guy drinks. I've always wondered because the original you'd see him and it's like, how does this guy? Oh my god! Just pours it in his head. Now, gentlemen, this is how you hit on someone, and ladies, this is how you respond. Oh god. I'm not even sure how we got onto this. We were on the newsreel, and now we're on people, you know, this guy's trying to pick up the author. And I'm jealous of Chris right now getting rum.
How was it? What did I miss?
Oh, it's oh my god, Princess Bride. Oh my god. The Count. So do you have 6 fingers in your hand?
Oh, I can't remember his name.
Oh. God, I cannot believe it's Princess Bride, Chris. Ah.
So, ever the classy gentleman, I have Bacardi rum.
You missed this guy totally hitting on B. Arthur and him pouring a drink in his head. How he literally just in the top of his head.
You know, maybe it gets into his bloodstream more. Who knows?
I don't suggest you doing that. What is
Oh, Christ.
I'm like, we went from a newsreel to this, and I don't even know how this is in the special. We were on Life Day. Now we're in the bar and canteen, in the bar on Mos Eisley. What the hell?
Oh, Christ. Okay, I think I'm only going to need 1 glass of this. This is very strong stuff, but I'm not mixing it with anything.
Oh, this one's on her. Okay, look at this. Look at this shit. She's like watering a plant.
Look, he loves it. He loves it. This shit turns him on. Auburn, was Christopher Guest? Is that the actor you were looking for?
Oh, yes. But it's Count.
Thanks to British chick.
Is it Count
Because
Rugen?
I can't IMDb right now because I'm kind of wired in.
I was gonna say, isn't that Count Rugen though? Isn't that his name, Count Rugen? And
I've seen The Princess Bride before. I've only seen it about 2 times, so I can't remember.
Oh my god! You need to see it more. In fact, it's coming to the theater. I think like in March and stuff, where it's like 30th anniversary.
Right. Oh, here he is with the colourful background again. do you think the Emperor one day was just like, okay, people, we're having a boardroom meeting. We're changing our colour scheme. We need to update our image to be more contemporary.
We gotta look more appealing to the public, people. We gotta.
It is the 70s after all, psychedelic and all that.
Whoa! What's going on?
Wait, is this the first time we've heard the Bith talk outside of the Clone Wars?
Yeah. And get your hand off me, bitch.
Right? That's a creepy touch right there.
I like B. Arthur as the bar owner, I have to say.
She's so sassy. Like she brings so much sass to this.
I love her. And it's so good to see her on screen again. I've missed her.
So do you think like the original, he probably has a name on Wikipedia, the original bartender from A New Hope, did he like leave? Did he get fired? Did he own the place and just like sold it to B. Arthur?
I think it was just her day off when they did that. That's what I'm going to say.
Right. She's probably still racist to droids though, right? Like, we don't want their kind in here.
We don't like their kind here. Get the hell out.
Ooh, she's so sassy. She's got some fire to her. I like her.
That woman is the bomb.
The British chick, I can't talk. The British chick, I think you're right. I think this might be actually the best scene in it so far.
It's true. I'm like into this. Heartless.
You know, she's a working woman. She's trying to make ends meet. She's trying to corral all these swindlers and smugglers and criminals in this bar.
Hey, Chris, you got 23 minutes and we've done it.
23 minutes. Oh, we're powering through. I'll drink to that. Oh, God, but I wish I shouldn't. Oh.
Oh.
Has she sat with a giant rat yet?
Oh.
That happens. She sits with a rat. Oh, my God, that rum's strong. Oh. Oh.
I'm so jealous. Oh. Oh. We're getting rowdy.
Oh, shit. James Parker, IMDb trivia. The guy who plays Itchy was in the Bakshi Lord of the Rings animated film.
What?
Holy shit.
And that is something I need to talk to you, Chris. I saw some kind of Lord of the Rings-ish things in Rogue One.
Oh, you mean Barad-dûr at Mustafar?
Yes.
Spoiler alert, by the way, for Rogue One, guys.
Yes, that, and there's and some of it's with the music too.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Just one more round, friends. This is heartbreaking. The Cantina band's getting shut down.
Oh.
But don't fret, everyone. The new galactic bar is on Maz Kanata's planet. Right?
Yep.
Right?
Oh,
So,
she's
okay.
singing. Here we go. Star Wars the musical? What?
Yeah, apparently so.
Wait, did we hear Carrie Fisher sing? I didn't hear Carrie Fisher sing.
I like how the figuring down in the modal nodes are just like improving their own tune that they always keep playing. It's like, fuck it. What is it? 2-4 time. Let's do this shit.
Let's do this shit.
Auburn, you know time signatures more than me. Would this be like 16-8 or I don't know.
Let's see.
James Parker, you know music. What time signature would this be in, do you think?
It feels like 4-4
There's the
without
rat.
really listening to it.
There's the giant fucking rat.
Oh no! It's again from Princess Bride, the beasts of unusual size, rodents of unusual size, the ROUSs.
Mm. Speaking of which, the British chick commented, it is Count Rugen. Princess Bride is an amazing movie. I could easily watch that movie over and over again.
Amen.
Just think, B. Arthur could have been Ursula from Disney's The Little Mermaid. Oh my God. You're right.
Oh my God, this is so sad.
Poor unfortunate souls in pain, in need. Oh my God, why is Ponda Baba there and why does he have an arm back?
Right. Oh,
Is that an artificial one?
it could maybe just someone different. Maybe that's the fashion of these. I mean,
Maybe Dr. Cornelius Everzan like picked up his arm and got him to like the nearest Mos Eisley hospital and they got it stitched back on.
but Greedo's alive. What the hell?
Oh shit.
How do you explain that one? Necromancy? Whoa. Okay, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, that's like terrifying. What the fuck is that? That's like a horror movie.
That is Walking Dead shit right there. That is.
Wait, but if we're going with Star Wars canon, I guess we have to say that the Blu-ray version of the original trilogy are the canon version, apparently, according to Lucas. And the deleted scene of CGI Jabba the Hutt, you can see about 2 Greedos in the background. So I guess the Rhodians just all dress the same.
I'm sorry, that was a
is
terrible scene, by the way, of Jabba the Hutt. I mean, seriously, when Han walks on them and stuff like. I mean, how did we, Chris, go from Kashyyyk to this? Like,
Oh, I don't know.
because we've been here in this big cantina for a while. What happened to the Wookiees? I'm lost.
I don't know. I'm
don't
cool
know.
with being here, though. I'm so cool with being here. I just want to stay here on Mos Eisley. It's a safe place where I know, and it brings me joy. Look at Greedo's little finger just waggling around. That's amazing.
Oh, look at this! The arms around each other. You know what this reminds me of is Raiders of the Lost Ark when Karen Allen's character makes everyone in Nepal get out of the bar. It's like, hey, go home. Go on.
This is
Oh,
just
check
B.
this
Arthur
out.
just like having B. Arthur just having like vodka shots with like random aliens.
Right? Hey, you. How you doing?
Oh, see, this is genuinely sad. Like, you could tell that he's like been in that bar for like all his life. It's all he's known, and it's closing thanks to the Empire. This is heartbreaking.
It's closing time.
This has more emotional resonance to it than Alderaan getting destroyed.
You know, you're right. It's true.
And here we have Peter Dinklage just saying bye to B. Arthur.
Oh God.
Oh man, they've changed that doorway though. It's a wooden door now. It used to be like a kind of like stairway with like an open archway with like a scanner that scans droids. Oh, they've got actual chairs now. That's nice.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The course. Wait, okay, wait. We're back. What?
Oh wow, that got really creepy there.
A little bit.
And see, they're fading out as to what happened after that.
I might cry on that bar scene.
Please, I saw Wookiee like porn earlier. Can I just see like hot, steamy B. Arthur sex over the cantina bar?
I know, right?
And I can't believe I've just uttered those words. I've drank way too much tonight.
You drank way too much. There's a male missing.
Oh, can we go back to B. Arthur? She should be the main character in this thing.
I was actually interested. Now I'm disinterested again.
Oh, this rum tastes vile.
Is that like a bone next to him?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it looks like an old radius or something, you know, hanging out.
Well, they like dogs or something.
Well, look. Am I wrong?
Yeah, right. We named a dog Indiana.
You named the dog Indiana. I like that dog.
Samuel Jericho B. The despecialized edition Blu-rays did that for us already. That's very correct. And I actually, if you bear with me 2 seconds, as I knock over everything.
I was going to say, what are you?
Boom. I actually have a copy of the despecialized editions. They're on DVD disc, but they look great. Completely agree with you there. And for anyone who wants the original trilogy in its original form, download the torrent of the despecialized editions. Harmy edited them. They're fantastic. Power to that man for doing that.
Chris, you're missing all the Chewie scenes. Chewie saving the day.
Oh, sorry. I will get back to the action.
Yeah,
the heart-racing, pulse-pounding action of Star Wars, of a stormtrooper that's about to fall over the balcony.
With the iconic scream.
Which I will say that Rogue One did not have a Wilhelm scream. I'm very pissed off about it.
Here, take your kid. Did you see that? He's like, here.
Have you ever seen Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events with Jim Carrey?
No, I want to, though.
He passes over a baby and he's like, oh, here you go, hot potato. And he just passes it over.
That would be me. Oh, did I say that?
Man, hashtag fuck the younglings. Not literally. Jesus Christ, not literally. Oh, God. Like George Lucas with Phantom Menace, I've gone too far in a few places. Harrison Ford, quote, have a nice life day.
Have a nice life day. Oh, God. I can't.
Oh, Harrison Ford, I'm so sorry.
I know, this is so hard for me to watch.
I understand now why you wanted to die in Empire Strikes Back, because the memories of this holiday special were too raw in your mind.
Like I said, it's like South Park. Kill me, Billy. just do it. Aw, a huggy, Chewie Han hug.
He just hugs Chewie. He's like, okay, I'm getting paid like $2,000 an hour for this shit.
He's like, I'm out of this thing. Yeah. That is, by the way, a very 70s, 80s door right there with those cutouts.
Yeah.
I'm like, that is right out of the 70s house.
We've got about 13 minutes left on this shit. We're currently an hour and 24 minutes in, coming up to 25 minutes. So this is like a bonding moment between Chewie and his wife Marla.
Yeah, but Chris, okay, it feels like the ending. How do we have 13 more minutes? What possibly being 13?
Oh, we have Carrie Fisher singing.
Oh, are we gonna have Chewie mating rituals?
And here we have 2 Wookiee species in their mating season.
Oh, check this out! Oh.
Grandpa Wookiee looks encouragingly on the pairing. Oh no, it's a hug. He's totally friend-zoned. They're married, but he's friend-zoned.
I'm just gonna take my crossbow and go.
It's just like oh fuck. It's just like oh fuck off, Lumpy. I wish I didn't have you. you were a mistake.
Oh God.
Oh, I love the POV camera shot right now.
By the way, that green carpet wasn't like every 80s home all in America.
It's like AstroTurf. It looks really weird. So we've got a comment from the British chick. Anyone gonna watch the series of unfortunate events on Netflix? I will be watching that. I actually want to go back and reread the novels. I got to about book 10 out of 13. I do want to give those a reread and then watch the new series in the new year.
By the way, I did watch your review on that, and you said that you hadn't seen much of Neil Patrick Harris. You really should check out Doogie Howser. Indeed, that was like his first series, his breakout series. It was fantastic. That's the only way I know Neil Patrick Harris is Doogie Howser.
Right. No, I saw him on. He hosted the Oscars last year, I think.
I think it was last year.
Yeah. James Parker, doing series of unfortunate events as a series makes a load more sense. I actually think they're still grouping the first 3 books at least. We see clips in the new trailer of the first 3 books, but they may even do more. I'm not really sure, but yeah, I didn't actually mind that in the movie that they clumped the first 3 books together. I don't think there's enough narrative to carry it from 1 movie each.
That's a long franchise too. 13.
It is 13. Can you imagine like a 13-movie series and you've got to keep all the actors the same age? It just wasn't going to happen.
Even if you did it 1 a year, I mean, you would. There's just no way. It just.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. I haven't even heard. Is there a? I have a bad feeling about this comment mentioned in this. I mean, K2SO gets cut off when he says it in Rogue One.
Right?
Which was great.
Which I have to say, that was funny when they did that. What?
Oh, God.
Are those like the idol heads from Raiders? What is that? No, seriously, what do we do?
That would be more exciting. I want to see like a family of Wookiees out running a boulder. That would be cool.
Right?
Kalima, Kalima, Shakti Day. They need to go to Bangkok Palace. Now you see the magic of the rock. You bring back.
What the hell? Whoa! 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 What?
Look at those fashionable red robes. And that's our thumbnail, guys.
That is your thumbnail. Oh my God.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy?
Caught in the landslide.
Wait, this is reminding me too much of the ending of Lost right now.
Oh, right?
Apart from the red robes, of course. I'm sure Evangeline Lilly would still look ravishing in red robes. Just saying. James Parker, this is some Rush music video shit right here.
Amen. Yes. Oh, I think I'm sorry. Something orgy gonna say because this is very cultish right now.
Well, you know, Christopher Lee's already been in this franchise. Maybe we could have Count Dooku just like worshipping someone and sacrificing them to the Wicker God.
Happy Life Day.
Happy Life Day, everyone. Fuck Christmas. Life Day is where it's at.
Life Day's where it's at.
Oh.
I don't think this thing actually ends, Chris. I think it just like starts over. I think it's a lie. It just goes on.
The feeling of this special is anything but life. It's just... There's Carrie Fisher. She just snorted about 3 lines before coming on set.
Right? You see that smile? That's not a normal smile. That is a high on cocaine smile.
I think she's got like a cocaine nail as well on her little finger.
Right? Okay, she feeling up Chewie there or what? I just...
She's totally like rubbing his broad chest.
I know. That's what.
Here we go. This is where the shirt comes into play, folks. Look at that. Witness the Carrie Fisher.
Look at it. She's just looking into his eyes. And I mean, this whole thing is about porn between Grandpa and, you know, oh, God.
Oh, God. Here we go. So do you think Chewie's like, so, hey, Han, do you think a Wookiee like me and a girl like her could ever have a chance? No.
No. Oh, God.
You know what? I'm going to say it. You know, despite criticism. Jeez, I've drank way too much, guys. Despite criticism to this... Oh, there we go. The infamous hand look.
Yep.
I'm going to say it. Carrie's got a good voice.
She has a nice... I
say
don't
it.
like the song, but she does have a nice voice.
Yeah, it's kind of like... It's kind of to the main theme.
Although that note right there...
I will say this has more of a main theme than Rogue One does as well.
That is true.
Yeah, right. I could have this on my iPod.
Yep.
It's probably too late at this stage, considering Christmas Day for me in the UK is technically like just 11 minutes away.
Oh.
But let's make a push for this for Christmas #1 next year.
There you go. Oh shit! I still got 7 hours. So.
Oh, she's feeling his broad arms and like pushing her face into his chest.
Oh, listen! Woo!
Throne room. John Williams. Woo!
And this, I mean, seriously, we're here.
Could have sworn you were going to say, despite criticism, this film is actually okay, at least better than episode 2.
You know, it's better when you're with friends and drunk.
Right. This is showing us clips of A New Hope. A much better movie.
Right, much better movie. Look.
This is like... Look. Oh, that has a name. I'm going to check what that chess game's called because it has a cameo in a Rogue One and it annoys me that I can't remember what it's called.
It was interesting because in Rogue One, see, there's absolutely a hologram. In Rogue One, it looks like actual like miniatures. It doesn't have the hologram look. So
The Dejarik, is it? Dejarik holographic set? I don't know.
I don't know. Sir Alec Guinness, love him.
See, this is actually getting me quite emotional now, but this is
I
just
know,
because
this
it
is
showed me
kind of
footage of a movie I love.
Oh, look at love this scene. I always love those pillars, just the light and
yeah. Oh, that fade back into Chewie. That's terrifying. That's vacant. I just want to quote Sex Pistols now, just like pretty vacant.
This is still going. Oh my God! It's like the end of. I'm sorry, Lord of the Rings when it has like 8 endings. I mean, this thing should be. Oh wait! Oh, Lumpy as a kid. Wait, no. Oh, I thought he was even younger, Lumpy.
But now you've mentioned Lord of the Rings, I'm just expecting like Chewie to just go, "My friends, you bow to no one." Oh, I don't even. Are they doing a séance? Are they doing like a sort of like a Ouija board? If there are any spirits here,
Oh,
we thank you for this food we eat tonight, and the promise of the presence of Life Day. Bow your head, you little ungrateful shit. God, you see, Lumpy was the last one to do it. God, Lumpy, I wish you had to chucked yourself off that concept art background.
stop! Serious. Oh, there's Patty Maloney. There's her name. Oh,
To be
God.
fair, James Parker, to be fair, this is better than the Lord of the Rings. Hashtag let's trigger Chris. There we go. We hit credits. We hit concept art finisher. We're done.
We're
Kind
done.
of. There's still technically another 2 minutes.
Oh,
But we're
God.
at credits, and credits is fine. Unless there's an after credit scene. Do you think there's an after credit scene linking into Empire Strikes Back? I don't even know.
Don't know. I don't. If there is, I don't want to know.
It's okay. We've got John Williams music. This is fine.
Right.
Oh, God. Oh, I don't want to touch rub again. That's horrible.
I was gonna say it's time for water.
Oh, God. I'm steamed right now. So, Auburn, we made it through.
Oh,
Star
my
Wars The
God.
Holiday Special.
We're officially fans now. I mean, we can't.
We watched The Holiday Special, but as the credits roll, your thoughts on The Holiday Special and its place in Star Wars history.
Oh my God. Okay, you know, as horrifically bad as this thing is, and don't make no mistake, it is. It's, I guess, when in terms of what we've gotten since then and stuff, I guess it's earned its place because, my God, the cult following, that's sort of, yeah, I think it's earned its place because if the other ones can be called canon, come on, then this, and true, I guess you have the light side, which is the originals, the good, and you have the dark side, the prequels, and this would be the emperor of the franchise. So yes, I think it's earned its place. How about you?
Oh, I can honestly say that as a Star Wars fan, I'm kind of glad that finally I can say that I've somewhat watched it and made it through the entire thing. It is what it is. It has its place in Star Wars history. Thankfully, it didn't tarnish the Star Wars franchise. I mean, this could have put like a nail in the coffin right after A New Hope with this thing. I don't know if it got screened in the UK, if it was just a US thing, but I know it got screened in New Zealand as well. But I'm glad that we had Empire to make up for it. The Holiday Special. It is what it is. I'm glad it has its place in Star Wars history. Yeah. It's awful. It's abysmal. I never really want to watch it again.
No,
it's not really amusingly good. I think we've actually done a good job of providing some commentary on this thing. I know we went on massive tangents, but it's always going to be there. Like the prequels, like it or not, it's always going to be there. And I know this technically isn't canon, so you can throw it to the wayside as I knock a bottle onto the floor. But guys, I don't even know. Words are just happening right now. I have no recollection of them. But yeah, the Holiday Special, we made it through it. Yep. Thank you to everyone that watched it along with us and commented. Power to you as well for you going on your Christmas Eve going, you know what? These guys are powering through Star Wars The Holiday Special. I'm going to join them. So thank you to all our comrades that watched it with us. Thank you to everyone that commented. I'm sort of done with Star Wars for today, in all honesty. I went to see Rogue One this morning. I've seen this to end my night. So we've had the very, very good to the very, very pits of Star Wars tonight. So we've really run the gamut. So any final words, or do you think that will do us for tonight?
You know, I think that'll do us. The last thing I want to say is the reason it works well in is it does have the original cast. It does. I can say that. I mean, that was nice. And you know what? Have some laughs, get really, really drunk, have a good time, put it on once, and then forget you ever saw it.
I will drink to that. Oh, I wish I hadn't, though. So that will do it for our commentary on Star Wars, the Holiday Special Drunken Commentary. Big thank you to Auburn for jumping on with me tonight. God knows how I would have fared if I'd have done this on my own. So yeah, thank you to everyone that commented. Thank you to everyone that watched. Hope you have a very, very, very Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy New Year and all that. I can't even talk right now. Happy New Year. We will have videos before then. There'll be more reaction videos from me, more movie reviews. We'll also have our Battle of the Brackets next week, where we'll be arguing for best Star Wars scene, including Rogue One. So that's going to be very interesting. But as I said, we'll do more movie reviews and stuff before the new year anyway. I hope you have a great Christmas, happy holidays, and happy Life Day. So until the next video, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.